Hi, it's Yaroslav from Knowledgetech, and today we're visiting folks from BuiltSpace and see how SharePoint helped them build their solution. Hi Jordan. So you're part of BuiltSpace team?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit what BuiltSpace is all about?
BuiltSpace Technologies is helping existing buildings be more sustainable.
Excellent. And so what is the particular business issue that BuiltSpace is trying to solve?
Primarily we're working to help people work together to reduce energy consumption in large buildings.
What are some of the typical challenges or business challenges that you're facing while working on this problem?
Two main ones, I think. Habits are half of the problem, the way people behave inside a building, leaving lights on, equipment running 24/7, things like that. Yeah. And the other side of that is competing interests. The people who pay for some of the large equipment aren't necessarily the people who pay for the energy used to run it. There's a lot of competing interests throughout the utilities, the suppliers, and we're trying to bring everyone together in one place and work together to reduce consumption.
And you used SharePoint as a part of your solution?
We do. It's the backbone of what we've created.
What are some of the typical success factors that the building would consider when becoming more energy efficient?
Typical success factors. I think tenant retention obviously is number one for the building owners and property managers.
Right.
And I think that's a large part of what we're trying to do is to ensure that tenants are comfortable.
Right. Right.
And then
I guess saving costs, right?
Saving costs,
right.
Obviously, saving energy, and being able to actually measure actual energy savings, because today, most buildings are unable to know what their actual results are, and so yeah, that's a critical piece, having a baseline, and then from that being able to say over time, this is what our actual savings are.
And what would some benefits in terms of visibility would the BuiltSpace provide to buildings?
Well, a number of things. One is the transparency of what's happening in the building to the occupants. The tenants in the buildings, especially in commercial buildings, often are the ones that pay for the costs of energy, and very often they don't really know what those costs are or how they can affect those costs.
Right.
And I think there's large opportunities for them if we can collaborate to reduce the costs in buildings.
Right, and visibility into whole operation, right?
Yeah.
And providing sort of a comparison, right, based on the previous data.
Right, and based on actual feedback from the occupants as opposed to anecdotes.
Just, yeah, exactly, ad hoc sort of scenarios. Okay, and in terms of, and that's very interesting because buildings don't have to purchase any additional equipment, right?
Exactly.
So how do they do that?
Well, our service is offered as a subscription service. It's a cost, an operating cost to the building, and as a result, the people that benefit, which would be the tenants in commercial buildings especially, from energy savings would also be paying the cost of the subscription.
Right, right, okay. And so I hear you using SharePoint for the solution as a core platform. What were some of the main criteria that you decided, okay, SharePoint is something that we want to use for BuiltSpace?
Well, I think rapid time to market, first of all. We needed to get this done quickly, and SharePoint could do that for us with functionality already out of the box. Things like security is already there for us, collaboration, social media functionality, and the ability to integrate our application with some of our customers' existing applications.
Right, because larger customers already have existing systems, custom systems potentially. Yes. In terms of growing of the solution growth, the SharePoint is also becoming
very scalable.
Yeah, very scalable. So overall, you would say that it pretty much helped you cut development costs and
exactly,
getting the responding to business needs.
Right, time to market. That's what it's all about.
Perfect. So there you go. Now you know how SharePoint can help make buildings more sustainable.